Coach Cam made this shit.
I'm Brenden Kron. This is Rex, and welcome to Jammin with Kron and Rex. Did you know?
You know, at least one person has died from a chihuahua bite. And I try to look up something like if it happened in a more comical way, because like what I thought of when I first saw that, I was like, surely to God, it's got to be like they got an infection off the bite or something. Thinking. But no, I can't find anything that says that it wasn't just purely off a bite. Because, like, don't get me wrong, like, I mean, I guess if you're just like chilling and a chihuahua bites like an artery or something, just
takes your jugular.
Yeah, it just takes your soul. I mean, I guess it can happen, but they are. I mean, you know, because that's kind of the nice thing about chihuahuas is that they're not bigger. Because you're just like, well, dude, worst case scenario, this thing runs up on me and I can just like stomp it. You know, like I can just reenact that scene from American History X that makes you hate the sound of gritting your own teeth. I could do that to any chihuahua at any given point. But they are like the fourth highest ranked breed of like dogs that have and will bite children. Like at any point.
Like most aggressive?
Yeah, pretty much. But I mean, dude, I get it though. I feel like that's an unfair marker to put like, oh, well, this breed bites a lot of kids. Like, have you ever seen how kids treat animals?
Oh, yeah.
I would bite the fuck out of them. I mean, I'm a grown man. and if a fucking child, like, because, dude, I think the worst videos on YouTube, not on YouTube, just on social media in general, is when they're like, oh, look at my little daughter Elizabeth interacting with my animal, and she's like fucking choking it out.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude.
Fucking it up.
Yeah, I'm like, you're lucky that it's like the chillest cat in the world, because like, I would have beat the fuck out of that kid. Like, don't be wrong, you know, when it's your own kid, it's a little different, but like, I couldn't imagine having a kid and just being like, oh, look at him play, and just fucking grabbing the dog's ears and just fucking pulling them. Like, you gotta stop that shit. I hate seeing that shit so fucking much.
Yeah.
It really irks the shit out of me.
I think I found the list that you were talking about.
Neat.
Husky is 10.
That's crazy.
I didn't know Huskies were aggressive.
Dude, you know something I have genuinely never thought about Huskies is how shitty it is when people who don't live in Siberia have a fucking husky.
Yeah. Because
they're like, it'll be like, they'll Google, like, husky owners will Google shit like, oh man, why does my dog act weird and like this? I don't know why I sounded like Hank Hill for a second. Like, damn it, Bobby, why is my husky? Like, why does my dog not like going outside? And they're literally built to be in like the coldest things, and you live in Palm Springs.
Yeah, you're in Miami.
Yeah. Like, what do you mean? That'd be like if we took you and threw you in Siberia right now. Yeah. It's like, why are you cold? You fucking pussy.
Rottweiler's on this list. That I could have guessed.
God damn, that seems so cute,
though. Yeah.
Yeah.
What
the fuck?
I have no idea what that is.
I don't know. I've definitely seen that on the menu at El Nepal before, though.
A German Shepherd makes sense.
Those just seem like such, like, trainable dogs, though.
Yeah.
Like, it seems like if you have half a brain on you, you could get them to literally not cause any problems.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But then again, kids... Wait, what is this based off of? Just aggression in general? Or is this like how many
often
dogs
labeled,
look up kids?
Often labeled aggressive. Doberman.
Oh yeah, those things look like fucking hellhounds.
They look terrifying.
What is that? What's that dog in Pokemon that's literally a hellhound?
Houndoom?
Yeah. I mean, that looks like fucking Houndoom.
Very, very, yeah.
Metal as shit.
Chow Chow.
That is so fucking cute.
There's no way this thing...
That looks like a dog dressed up as a lion.
It does. There's no way you're looking at that thing and being like, watch out, that thing is a monster. Look at it. No.
Aren't they gigantic, though?
That one is. This one doesn't look it, but it probably is, but that one is definitely.
Do you know some of the most metal dog stuff I've ever seen?
No.
Is like I was watching this documentary, and casually he just shows like because it was like on a farm or something, and he shows like his big ass dogs. I think they're like mastiffs or something, and they have collars that have like fucking 6-inch long spikes, and I'm like, that looks metal as shit. But he explains that that's there because of wolves. Like, those things will fight wolves, and wolves go for the neck and shit, and that's for whenever they do, it'll fucking impale them. Wow. Like, that is some of the hardest shit I have ever seen.
Just fighting wolves.
Yeah. They're just there to literally fight wolves. And they do it. Like, those dogs have a fucking body count with wolves.
Yeah, that's... I don't know, that's just cool.
You know, wolves and coyotes fucking has become a problem. I didn't know that, and for like the longest time. I mean, that could have been a did you know for a different day.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't remember what they're called. It's something fucking ridiculous, some weird hybrid thing. But yeah, there's been a problem with them like fucking recently. I don't exactly know why it's such a big problem. Because I imagine it's just kind of like what are they called, growler bears? Like literally the two scariest bears in history fucking, and just making one fucking crazy ass animal.
I'm not seeing the name for it. What is a half wolf? It's stupid. It's really stupid. It's a
Cool. No.
Cool wolf. COY wolf.
Do better.
Yeah, name it better. It
do
looks
better.
kind of ridiculous too.
Wait, no. You do better.
Me?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, come up with a name for it. Because I was wanting to give him shit, but I was like, I don't know what the fuck I would do. You either cool wolf.
Cool wolf. It's
You
just a
either
cool
gotta
wolf.
lean in to how stupid that fucking name is, or you have to like make it bad fucking ass.
Yeah, I want to see him. It looks exactly how you think. It looks like a coyote wolf.
Man.
Cool ass animal.
Yeah, I mean, props to that fucking coyote. I mean, that's like a 4 bagging a 9. You know?
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking impressive. Because wolves are like gorgeous animals, and coyotes are like the crackheads of the canine world.
Yes. Yeah, that's exactly how I would have described it as well.
Yeah, because like anytime I think about like what animals I could beat up, coyotes are like literally that one that like, I don't know, if you see like a skinny crackhead in downtown and you're like, man, I could probably beat them, but you're like, you don't know what's going through their mind. Like with wolves, you can very much tell that they want to kill you, but like coyotes, they just might want to like rip part of your arm off. Like they have very weird energy that's going on with them.
Yeah, I don't really know how big a coyote is either.
Dude, I don't know if this freaks you out. What, have you seen the Jurassic Park movies?
All the old ones I haven't seen. I've seen the first new one.
Yeah, don't worry about the Chris Pratt Jurassic Parks, but yeah. So you understand the concept of like they just got DNA from an old Skeeter, and then they the old Skeeter, and then they brought all the shit back.
Yeah.
They're doing that with Tasmanian devils.
Tasmanian devils?
Tasmanian tigers. Tasmanian devils are still very real, and they're horrifying, but Tasmanian tigers are being brought back through that same thing. Like, not through an old mosquito, but through, like, preserved DNA, because they... I think I'm...
Yeah, they look kind of sick.
What is it?
A Tasmanian tiger.
Yeah, they were... look up their pouches.
What?
You'll understand why. Look up a Tasmanian tiger's pouch, which I guess means they're kind of marsupials. I'm pretty sure that's like the guideline of being a marsupial is having a pouch on you somewhere. But yeah, I think that... Okay, that's not it. That is... Okay.
Yeah, you just pulled up backpacks?
Yep. But yeah, because Tasmanian tigers went extinct somewhere in like recent history. I think like the early 1900s. And now in that area of Tasmania, they have seen like a population boom of the things that the Tasmanian tiger would kill naturally. Mm-hmm. So they're kind of like, let's bring it back.
Fair.
And a lot of people in the comments are like, yeah, that's good. Humanity fucking up its own mistake because it's, our fault that they went into extinction. Mm-hmm. But people don't seem to understand that that's not where humanity has ever stopped.
Yeah.
like, yeah, now we're bringing back the Tasmanian tiger.
And dodo birds. That's what I've always heard.
But is there a point to the dodo bird?
More food?
That's fucked up.
I don't know if that's why, but I could definitely see it.
I would eat that thing. You know? I'd eat that fucking thing.
But you try a dodo bird.
Yeah.
Dodo bird nuggets?
Yeah.
Dodo nuggets? It's definitely kind of fun to say.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fun. I would eat it. Just off of the name alone. I'd eat the fuck out of a McDodo.
The McDodo is going to go so dumb. They look stupid.
Yeah,
I know
that's
they
how
are.
you get the name Dodo.
Yeah, like I know they are stupid.
Yeah.
But they look stupid.
Yeah, you think anybody's ever called Albert Einstein Dodo? No.
No.
No. Yeah, I mean, there's just... Because with humans, there's two things that scared the shit out of me that we're very close to on both. And it's people giving... Well, we've already seen both of these happening. People giving technology weapons. Mm-hmm. Like, not just making technological weapons, but, like, legitimately making a robot and then handing that fucking robot a gun. And they're just like, I wonder what happens next. And they're like, why? Why? Like, don't get me wrong. I'm kind of curious, too.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm not in charge of, like, multi-billion-dollar, like, corporations. And probably I'm, like, a few degrees away from being able to do that.
Yeah, of course.
And people bringing back animals that are dead.
Yeah.
That scares the shit out of me. Those two scenarios scare the shit out of me more than, I think, like, any possible scenario I can think of.
What animal would you bring back? You're the scientist in charge. You're allowed to bring back any animal that's extinct. Which one are you bringing back? How much does a woolly mammoth change things other than we just now have a new elephant? Like Elephant 2.0 just dropped.
No, that's like a retro elephant.
Elephant.
That's like retro 1.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Retro 1 elephants.
The OGs.
Redropping. Like, it doesn't feel like it would change much versus some of the other animals.
That's got to be very untrue. I mean,
Oh,
that is
I
a
bet.
gigantic fucking animal, and you're
Yeah.
just like, dude, that thing's not going to cause any change in the environment.
No, don't get me wrong.
Like, there's
I bet
probably
it does.
40 types of, like, trees and shrubs that go extinct because of that giant fucking animal's back. Mm-hmm. Honestly, just out of curiosity, because I want to see how the fuck they operate it. Nothing flying, I'll go ahead and say that. Nothing that ever flew. I don't want anything in the sky.
Yeah.
We have enough shit in the sky, and as far as worrying about things that fly, we're probably living in the best era. Because I think dragonflies used to be like 3 feet long or something. So, we live in the best era to not have to worry about that personally. So, and I'm definitely not bringing back anything in the ocean. Because there's a lot of shit I don't know that's in the ocean.
What about him?
Oh, they recently went extinct, didn't they?
This is what this list is. 23 animals that have disappeared in the past 150 years.
God
First
damn.
one that comes up, smooth handfish.
That's a nice name.
He's ugly as
What
hell.
fucking pervert named that thing? God damn. I'm maybe a little cliche, and sorry to any animal that's in the environment, but probably like the saber-toothed cat.
Yeah, like a T-Rex.
Yeah, yeah, same family.
Oh, Tasmanian tiger.
Yeah, like, because I want to know what the fuck, how the fuck did that work? How did their giant teeth fucking work with that? Because I think they said, like, they would, like, impale them with their teeth, but, like, that's got to be very awkward.
I'm not going to say what this one is.
The quagga. The old quagga.
Yeah.
Quagga? Nah, they can keep that shit, man. That looks fucked up. What is that? This is a zebra and something, right?
Donkey is what it looks like.
It looks photoshopped. Like, it looks like
it looks
literally somebody
stupid.
took half a donkey and half a zebra and just fucking made a quagga.
Oh, the golden toad's gone. You gotta bring it
God
back.
damn it.
It's golden.
Dude, fuck toads, though. They're weird.
What the hell?
What the fuck is that? Zanzibar Leopard?
Yeah, it's
Nah,
leopard.
keep that shit. God damn, that's the ugliest fucking thing. Oh.
Bringing back a bug would probably not be too...
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't think I have a fucking clue.
Bugs have weird consequences.
Yeah.
Like, everybody's like, oh, dude, wasp, what's the point? They eat a lot of shit.
Yeah, fuck
like,
wasp.
I mean, yeah, fuck wasp all day. I'll fuck them all through the night. But every bug has a weird purpose. And I don't want to fuck with one of those things. Like, because, like... Even like a literal shit-eating bug, like a dung beetle, you're like, what would happen? And they've talked about like environmental impact that dung beetles have, because like elephants would be walking around in their own shit like a couple of feet high.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah, if it wasn't for dung beetles, literally like clearing acres of worth of shit, and it's just so that little fucking thing.
I do think I'd bring back the dodo bird.
It seems harmless. That seems like one thing that's kind of harmless to bring back. Like, you're not worried about it, like, overeating something or just, like, fucking destroying an entire population.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be safe. I mean, they can't fly.
Yeah, that's what I was
Which kind of meets my criteria.
Yeah, the dodo bird seems like the right animal to bring back. Just if you're going to tinker with bringing animals back, I think you should start with the dodo bird. And then... Because I don't think the risk reward's not high. Like, I don't think there's a high risk of bringing the dodo bird back, but the reward's not too high either. Like, you're not going to bring it back and just be like, we've fixed all of mankind because of the dodo bird. Like, you're just going to be like, oh, we might get a new McChicken.
So, look up the most important question we ask on the show. Look up how tall that bird is.
How big is a dodo bird? 29 to 51 pounds. A little heavier than I expected, but it also can't fly.
Yeah, I ain't that worried about that, man.
Yeah, I think it'd just be doing his thing.
Dude, you know, it's
like 3 foot tall.
Yeah. You know what's crazy is that, like, we as people are talking about, like, we're worried about bringing back, like, things that are, like, invasive species when we are by far the worst thing that has ever happened to anything.
That's why we should start bringing some back. Start with easy ones that you don't think will fuck everything up.
Yeah. I think we need to reintroduce something that might give a fucking orca a run for their money. Because they're getting scary. There's like been more reports recently of them fucking with boats. That is horrifying to me. Dude, they're such skilled hunters that like when they, in their pods, when they track down and kill a humpback whale, they will specifically take parts of its body that it wants to eat. No animal is such a good hunter that they take specific parts.
Yeah, those things are kind of OP.
Yeah,
this is
really
a list.
Scary.
18 terrifying animals you are so glad are extinct.
Aren't you glad we fucking murdered them all? Oh, that fucking thing.
Dino shark.
With
a snout of doom.
Dude, somebody had to get that fossil wrong. There's no goddamn way that ever happened. Because they said they think that it may have used its fucking weird nose as a whip that just had teeth in it. I'm like, dude, no. They need a drug test, whatever fucking...
Gigantic aquatic scorpion. Keep it. I don't want that one back.
Well, that's my band name. I fucking found it.
A walking worm. That's my band name.
No. They don't need legs.
A dragonfly, you need a tennis racket to swat.
Yeah, that's probably the ones I'm talking about. But if it's 3 feet long, I think I need like a fucking gun.
Yeah, this is wingspan roughly 2 feet wide.
You know, dragonflies have like a 96% like successful hunting rate. That's fucking crazy.
It is.
Yeah, they're like the most efficient hunters ever.
They're kind of beast. A rat the size of a bull. So capybaras 2.0.
Damn.
Even bigger.
Yeah, they're fucking us up. I mean, dude, if rats were like 10... If they were like the size of a small dog, they're murdering us.
I love the idea of like this animal, if it was alive, it would fucking destroy everything.
Yeah.
But they didn't even make it. It's kind of odd, right? Like, they didn't even make it through their own shit.
Yeah, like, worry about surviving your own shit.
Yeah, you think you're going to fuck us up in our shit? Like, we run shit.
Like Charles Barkley talking about what he would do in today's game. Like, dude, you didn't even win a ring in the 90s.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. You worry about, winning in your fucking time before you talk about this fucking time. Is that a bear? Oh, goddamn. Is
a
that
bear
that big
twice
bear?
Your height, yeah.
Is that like the short-nosed bear or whatever, or something-nosed bear?
It doesn't have names.
Oh.
I don't know why.
That's
it's
fucking stupid.
List, yeah.
I don't know. We named this one Gerald.
Boogie board size piranhas.
I
love that measurement.
I hope these are the actual names.
Maybe.
But what is it? Piranha the size of a boogie board?
Yeah, I love that measurement.
Dude, boogie boards are the lamest shit ever.
It's a cool measurement. I like measuring things.
Yeah, for sure. But like,
I think you're 3 boogie boards long.
What can you even compare that to, like in the skating or like biking world? Oh, that's dope.
A shark that would have put Jaws to shame.
Like, what do you compare that to? Like people that use like longboards or ripsticks or something?
A professional ripstick skater. Yeah, that's the professional boogie boarder. It's really the same. Oh, Bigfoot.
Oh, I didn't know Bigfoot went extinct. Dude, weren't sloths like the size of like 2-story buildings back in the day?
That's something I
want those back.
I think I'd bring it back, but I don't think that's the right answer.
I want that back.
Yeah,
no, there's not a doubt in my mind. I want that shit back.
Bro, could you imagine being the small sloth, seeing that big motherfucker, and you're like, that should be me.
Fuck.
I fucked this up.
Yeah, that would suck, man.
Poor guys.
It makes no sense that modern day sloths are alive. How are they not like? It seems like we should be getting like bulletin alerts every single day that they're near death. Because like they get bodied for practice.
Yeah, they just be living though.
I mean, fucking barely. I think they leave the ground like one time a week to shit. They're really just not good at being alive. They really don't do much. What are you about to look up?
I don't know.
You just getting ready?
I was just getting rid of that one.
Oh man, you know what? I think it's. I had this pulled out. I didn't know we was gonna. Well, I mean, in all fairness, if you talk about like somewhat predatory animals around guys, the conversation of like, can I beat it? Yeah, it's happening.
Of course.
Like you really can't control it. But so Fox News, they did a poll to see, like, they just had like a list of animals and they went around asking like guys like if they think they could beat them up.
Mm-hmm.
Here are the statistics.
Okay.
72, and it doesn't have a number. But what'd you say?
You want to say the animal? Obviously, I know this first one's going to be 72%, but...
And guess?
And I'll guess on more yes or more no.
Okay. I'll do a different one then.
Okay.
An eagle.
More people will say yes.
No.
Really?
Pretty much a third.
I thought people would sleep on how big they are. Because, like, you would be like, oh, if it's a damn bird, I'd get his ass, but...
Yeah.
I think an eagle fucks most people up once you realize how big they are.
Well, no, from here on out, I just want you to know that I think they asked a bunch of just pussies.
Oh, fuck.
I think these are just like...
Okay.
Just pussies. Like, they stood outside of, like, a clay molding place, and they asked every guy that came out of there. They was like, could you take on, like, a common house cat? And they're like, oh, goodness, no. So having said that, for that one, only 30% of people think they could beat up an eagle.
I get it.
Yeah, but dude, they have hollow bones, man.
They're fucking huge, though.
Yeah, they're going to come down, they're going to get you with those fucking massive talons. But I mean, dude, if you, and we can, grab their wing and fucking snap, I mean, dude, they have hollow bones.
I get that, but...
That's a big downfall when you're facing something that has arms.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think one eagle, I think I could beat up. I think I could fuck up a eagle. Because, like, eagles are big, but I've also seen people pick up eagles like this. And they just look confused out of their goddamn mind. It does depend on the eagle. Yeah.
What, like the harpy eagle? Isn't that the gigantic
like golden harpy eagle or something insanely badass like that. Yeah, that one is gigantic.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah,
I think
that one like
worst
picks
case.
up sloths and just like go, or like the ones that knock goats off of mountains.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's really fucked up. On a mountaintop, no.
Yeah.
On a mountaintop, I don't think I'm beating up something that can fly or also climb that mountain.
Yeah, that makes it a lot tougher.
Yeah, except lemmings, like those little mice things that like owls literally make a nest out of because they're so easy to kill. Poor things. A house cat. Now, see, this is why I said it didn't specify like numbers, because like it's not like it says like 10 house cats.
Yeah, 1v1 versus a house cat, like you win the fight. You get a little scratched up, but you win the fight.
Dude, only 69% of people said they think they can take a house cat. I mean, come on.
Maybe they own tigers.
Yeah, maybe they like asked Joe Exotic's entire crew, like, hey, can you beat a house cat? And he's like, well, I do have a tiger in this house. And no. But I mean, dude, come on. I mean, assuming that nobody's talking about a giant cat.
Yeah.
69% of people think they can't beat up a 31% of people think they can't beat up a cat. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
That's wild.
I mean, yeah, that's wildly ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
At what point do you think you can't beat up cats?
Oh, numbers?
You can either say quantity or
size.
the quality of that cat.
Yeah. So I'll start with quantity.
Okay.
House cat, let's just go through it. 1, easy.
Easy money.
2,
I mean, yeah. I mean, I would say, because it's not like they're like pack hunters. I'm still not that worried. Like, because wolves coordinate with each other. 3 cats, and these are cats that are willing to take on people, so they're a little crazy. They're not just like, it's not like just one of them's attacking you and the other 2 are just fucking like chilling somewhere on the fridge. Yeah, they're all attacking you. They're all mean. I could take 3. Did we even consider 4?
No, I said I'll skip 4.
Fuck that. I mean,
Because
if
I figured
could take 3,
this
I could
number
take
was
4.
Yeah, I figured the number was going to start to get high here. Do you think?
5 is still where I'm like, I just don't know what they're doing to kill me, except maybe just blood loss in general.
Yeah, because they're not like...
And we're not fighting in a phone booth.
Like, you're not swarmed.
Yeah.
Is the problem. That's why I just jumped right up to 5. I just don't think that like a single house cat...
Dude, it's going to take a good number.
So 10.
Yeah, okay. See, that's where I think we start having problems, because I think by the time I get to the point... I mean, but dude, it's so easy to kill a cat. Like, psychotic kids do it for fun.
That's a solid point I didn't consider.
I mean, a cat runs at you, you could grab its head and just fucking shake it really hard and it's dead. I mean, you could get
Cats
creative.
aren't durable.
No, they're really not. They're incredibly weak.
Yeah.
But like, you could even have fun with it. Like, one of them just like climbs up you pick it up by the tail and just fucking treat it like Loki in the first Avengers. You know how fun that would be? Take a little piece of shit cat and just fucking slam it. I would beat the other cats with one of the cats.
20.
I don't know, dude.
That's a lot of cats.
I'm starting to think if I get a hold of one cat's tail and just start swinging it at other cats, I think I'm lasting a while.
50.
Dude, I don't know.
I don't know about 50 house cats.
Yeah, that's one cat per state. It's just like if the government took the top house cat of every state and sent it my way. No.
So
50, I'm getting swarmed.
Between 20 and 50.
Yeah, somewhere in that margin is where I'm getting fucked up. I think I can take on 20.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, they're just easy to kill.
Just house cats.
They're so easy to kill. And they're like the perfect size to kill. Because like even 20 rats I think would be harder because they're smaller.
Yeah.
And they're harder to hit.
Yeah.
But cats, I can fucking use that thing like a lasso, you know?
Cats just don't... I feel like cats don't have a lot of ways to get you.
Yeah. It's gonna, to me, the biggest way is gonna be eventual blood loss. Or if they can get to a fucking eye.
Yeah.
They can get to an eye, I mean, I still think I kill a decent amount after I'm blinded. You know, because I'm like, what are you gonna do now? I'm blind. Goose. And notice the lack of plural in that, so this is definitely just one goose.
All of them. I'd kill all of them.
That's not what we're guessing, Brenden.
Sorry. Just
like there's a little bit of bias in there.
A goose? I bet most... I think more people said yes.
Yeah, 71%.
Okay. More people think they can kill a goose than a cat?
Yeah, because, I mean... Well, I guess it's not the problem with killing, but like that... Poll shows which animals Americans think they could beat in a fight. So this isn't... I mean, how's a goose beating you in a fight? The only reason geese win in fight is because people are, like, it embarrasses them.
Yeah, it's scared.
Yeah, they're just like, dude, I don't want this fucking problem. You know, I don't want to fucking wring a bird's neck out in the middle of the park. You know? But I don't see how that number's not higher. Like, you seriously don't think you could beat a goose in a fight?
People are pussies.
Like, a goose.
Yeah, it's a goose. You don't just want to beat up a goose?
I seriously wonder at, like, what point do I lose to geese, though? Because, like, they're not really doing anything that kills you.
They have teeth, don't they?
They do, but they're very little. They're very little.
Like, how hard does a goose bite?
They can peck the shit out of you, but that's all they can do. And they also have hollow bones. They're birds. I mean, dude, they're really not doing much. I seriously think a cat has a better chance of, like, fatally wounding me than a fucking goose does. Can you actually look up how many people have died via geese?
I was trying to see how hard a goose bites, but I'm not really seeing anything.
They bite as hard as Mike Tyson punches.
That's what I was hoping that, like, is their bite dangerous? It says it can bite, but it's usually for them. It's unusual for them to bite humans. Some bite.
I don't care. I'll bite that fucking goose.
I'll bite it back.
It's too big of a pussy.
They usually peck, is what it says. They'll flap their wings and hiss.
Fucking kidding me?
Oh, they're weak. Alright, what was I supposed to look up?
How many people have died via goose?
None.
And these people think they're going to be the first fatality via goose?
There are no recorded humans dying to a goose.
Yeah. I mean, I'm taking on a decent amount. The only reason I'm not saying that I could take on more geese than cats is because geese are larger. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I feel like in the middle of a fight, like you throw like 50 geese my way, I could like lay down, catch my breath, and just like let them flap their wings and peck me, and I'm fine. Yeah. You know, I'm taking those like it's nothing, and then getting up, stretching, and then I'm grabbing one of the geese and using them as a fucking tube sock.
What website are you on?
Fox 13 now.
Okay, this is YouGov America, Rumble in the Jungle. What animals would win in a fight?
Rumble in the Jungle.
And I only brought this one up because a goose is in dead last of beating a human in a fight.
Oh, okay.
Literally was last place. An unarmed human was in second to last.
You're fucking kidding me? What the? They don't know who that unarmed human is.
Yeah.
What if that unarmed human is Brock Lesnar?
They were asked, so it was a group was asked which animals they would win in a fight of head-to-head matchups. So they're voting on like which of these they pretty much just ranked them. That's how I'm assuming. And ostrich is next.
God damn! Really?
They're insane. Next is a chimpanzee.
No, dude. Chimpanzees are like one of the last animals in the world that I think I could physically take on in a fight.
Yeah,
that is fucking ridiculous. They must have asked people who just left the gym, who are just feeling their fucking best. Maybe just got a 405 that day.
Yeah, horse is next.
Dude, fighting a horse just seems so awkward.
Yeah. Can you think of what the top one is? Top animal you don't want to fight?
Tell me it's not aquatic.
It's not.
Okay. Bear.
It's bigger.
Bigger than a bear?
Bigger than a bear.
Elephant.
It's an elephant.
But that's not fair. I mean, you cannot...
It's tied for first
you
with
cannot,
a rhino.
I have a better chance of killing a rhino.
I don't know how you kill either.
I don't know. I don't know.
Then it's a bear. It's 73% versus the 74%.
Oh, okay.
And then tiger.
Well, yeah, because like it's just not even in the realm of possibility killing an elephant. You know,
it goes. This is the top rated as an elephant, then a rhino, then a grizzly bear, then a tiger, then a hippo. Bump them numbers up. You're killing a tiger before you're killing a hippo.
Yeah.
People don't know.
For fucking sure, dude.
You're not. You're probably killing a hippo before, or you're probably killing a grizzly bear before a hippo. You probably have a better chance of that winning that fight.
Yeah, bring a gun to the fight. You're still not beat. I mean, granted, grizzlies can take that too, but hippos, they're not. I mean, they don't care that you just shot them. It's like a bee stung them.
Yeah. 6% of Americans think they could beat a grizzly bear in a fight.
That is fucking wild. That is fucking wild. They're on this list. 17% of people think they can beat up a chimpanzee.
Dude, people really don't know.
Dude, those things are horrifying.
Yes.
Just like I genuinely, I think like the most vicious animals that walk this planet.
Yeah. 72% of people said they could beat up a rat.
Same here. Yeah, that was the first one that I was asking you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a rat.
72 on a one-on-one versus a rat?
Maybe they're thinking long term. They're like, man, maybe I could like knock this rat out, but like if it bites me, I could get like AIDS or something.
Yeah.
I don't know if rats spread AIDS, but dude, 8% of people think they can take an elephant on this list.
We got the. Okay. This is your list. I'm looking at it now. So
8%.
They're out of their fucking minds.
Well, okay, so that pisses me off about this list because you cannot ask those. I mean, like, what did they do? Ask them, and then they was like, "Yeah, I think I can beat an elephant," and they just weren't like, "Can you explain that?"
2% of people think they can beat an elephant and not a grizzly bear.
Man, what are they? So
what?
At first, I want to just bully them.
Yeah.
But what do they know that I don't? What do they know? Because they're obviously aware enough, because I'm assuming some of those people have to overlap.
I'm assuming the 6% that said they can beat a grizzly bear, because that's the highest, I'm assuming those 6% say they can beat them all. I think they said yes to all. I don't think they stopped at the others. Because if that's the lowest percentage, I'm assuming that's your...
What are you doing against a fucking bear?
I would rather fight a bear 10 out of 10 times versus an elephant.
Yeah, because it's not even a fight.
Yeah, there's nothing
honestly,
I can do.
I'd rather fight an elephant. Hoping that they'd kill me a lot quicker. Because I learned a horrifying thing about grizzlies. Apparently, they start at the legs up. Like, they'll take apart your limbs first so that you can't fight back and then kill you. You think the easier thing would be to kill them so that they can't fight back, but they're just like, no, I'm going to turn them into a fucking vegetable before they die. I understand it so much better that people think they can beat up a bear more than the fact that some people think they can beat up an elephant in a 1v1 unarmed fight.
This is the percent of people who said they could take on an animal. This is men and female.
Yeah.
There's only one animal that more females said that they could beat up than a man. Keep this in mind.
Oh God. What is it?
Men were 7%. Only 7% of men said they could beat this up. 8% of women said they could beat this animal.
So not crazy different?
It's not, but it is the only one.
What is it?
A lion. Now, the other one that stands out a lot, because everything else is a pretty big number, but this is the largest jump that I see. A king cobra. 8% of women, same amount that think they can beat a lion, think they can beat a king cobra.
Those definitely have to be the exact same people, right?
I would assume.
Dude, I mean, honestly...
23% of men said they could beat the king cobra.
I mean, maybe.
If it's not a long-term fight, I'd definitely win. If I got the anti-venom on me, I'm getting them.
Well, that's how mongoose wear them out. Mm-hmm. It's because they'll wear them out.
Yeah.
They'll jump around them and just make their attacks a lot slower. Obviously, I'm not quite as fast as a mongoose, so I might get caught a couple of times. Yeah. But their venom isn't instant.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it's not a long term, I got him.
Well, no, I'm saying he still might bite me.
Yeah.
I could still die, but it's not instant.
Really quick, want to take a time out?
I think she's home, right? Is she?
I didn't hear the door open.
I didn't see the... God damn it. Yeah.
We're so close. We can wrap this up so soon.
God damn it!
What was it?
I don't know why, but he just knocked over the little goddamn tray that's on the ottoman.
That's what I figured it had to be.
You stupid bitch. Why'd you do that? Why do you do stuff like that? You're so fucking cute. God, I love you. God, I fucking love you. Yeah, I'm fucking psyched. I wonder why my dogs are bipolar.
You found out about me?
Oh, my dog's bipolar. See, look at her. She's so weird.
3, 2, 1. Let's jam.
I'm just saying, like, right after it bites me, it's done.
Yeah.
Because, like, at that moment, I can grab it and just
you
fucking
got it.
sling it. But, yeah, I'm going to die.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I got the anti-venom on me, I obviously wouldn't that. But I don't know if I could avoid being bit by a king cobra and get it.
Yeah. Okay, so one of the most, I think, interesting matchups, just in terms of fighting style, is a kangaroo.
I seen someone piece one up, and that gave me a lot of hope of beating it.
That is a juvenile kangaroo. Are you talking about the one that got the dog in a headlock?
Yeah, and he got pieced the fuck up. He was still standing.
Yeah, that's a juvenile one, though, man. Those things... And that thing never... Like, have you ever seen the ends of their hand?
Do they have claws?
They have big claws, dude.
Yeah.
They have big fucking claws, and
Big, meaty claws.
and their kicks are fucking atrocious.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm talking like it's breaking every rib you've ever owned in one fucking kick. But stand up, they are kind of like a decent matchup for us, like around the same height as, like, I think we're actually a decent amount taller than the average kangaroo. But, I mean, like, I don't know, man. I mean, I think we got them on wingspan. I don't know, man. What would be your... Okay, what do you think? Do you think you can beat a kangaroo? And if so, how are you doing it?
I'll put it in a headlock for my dog.
I
don't know how you beat a kangaroo. Like...
Do genital shots hurt animals? Like, I don't think I've ever seen... I have actually seen a bear, like, show pain after it got hit in the dick. Ooh. Maybe that's why those people think they could beat a bear. Like, dude, if I find its dick, I'm just kicking the shit out of it.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think that I lose to a kangaroo. I don't love
especially if it's like a shredded up kangaroo.
What I was kind of thinking is like, you beat a kangaroo by what? Choking it out? Like,
maybe snapping its neck.
Like strangling it is what I was assuming.
You just reach into its fucking body cavity and take its heart out. Yeah.
I don't think I could do it though. But like,
you give me some pre-workout, I can do that.
The problem is it's, to get into that, body cavity and reach up for the heart.
Yeah.
It's going to kick you.
No.
And if I try to
I've negated that. I've dodged it.
If I try to strangle him, I think he's going to be able to kick me. And that's the damn problem. I don't think I can avoid the kick, and I don't think I can take the kick and keep fighting before it kicks me again.
So here we go.
I think it's got me.
I found a way to beat every animal on this list.
Oh, no. You're part of the 6%.
I'd probably say a couple weeks, like learn about all the animals on this list.
What are you, Batman?
And I'd find out exactly where their fucking liver is.
Oh.
And then I got some time to figure out how to kill, like, an elephant after I punch it right in its fucking liver. So I just jump straight in the air, punch it right in its fucking liver, it goes down, and then I'm like, okay, now it's crunch time. I gotta either just keep punching this thing in its fucking liver, or I gotta find out some alternative way to kill this thing. Can you imagine you're fighting you see someone on the street fighting a house cat and they kick it in the liver?
Liver shot home.
It's like, oh yeah, that's just Randy. He has a strong stance against feral cats.
He's preparing to fight an elephant, so he's practicing on house cats.
He takes population control very fucking serious. At least once a week, he fights every cat in the area. God damn, do you remember American Dad, Principal Lewis, squaring up with the fucking dogs? That's what that reminds me of, just on the spot, just squaring up with, like... Dude, any of these are fucking hilarious. Like, could you imagine, like, a goose flies in to attack somebody and you see someone just step to the side and punch it in the fucking liver?
Dude, I love that you think you're Batman. I love that you think that if you prepare, you can start taking these animals.
Yeah, I just need to find out where all of their livers are. I don't know how you go about that in a king cobra without whipping out a measuring tape, but a lot of these things become a lot more beatable when you find out where the fucking liver is.
I don't know if I 100% agree with that. That's the problem. Do they, like...
At what point is that a problem, though? Because, like, what about a large dog? Do you think if you find a large dog's liver, you think you can hit hard enough to reach it? What are you looking up?
I'm looking at the anatomy of a damn elephant.
Dude, how big is their fucking liver?
I'm trying to find it. I don't even see it.
What do you mean you're trying to find it? You don't know about the elephant anatomy? It's right there.
You just pointed at the picture.
Yeah, it's there somewhere.
It is here somewhere. I actually don't see it. I'm looking at every name and none
God
of it.
damn it, Brenden.
I have no idea where...
Google it.
I tried and it didn't
What'd
pull
you
up what
Google?
you think. I looked up... I looked up anatomy of a liver or of an elephant, but I looked up liver of an elephant and it doesn't pull up what you think.
It took me to the black market. Can you just straight up buy an elephant liver? Asking for a friend mostly, but
Are you looking that up?
yeah.
I'm looking up where's the liver of an elephant. It doesn't look easy to reach.
How much? Oh well, that's actually not that bad. Smoked elephant meat brings $5.45 a pound. Yeah, I don't know what that means in terms of liver, but I mean, yeah, I could buy a pound of elephant flesh for $5.45. So we have that. But in terms of beating it up for the meat, how can I beat it for the meat?
How can you beat...
They have to have livers, right?
I mean, I assume.
That could be a problem.
I couldn't find it, so I'd assume they don't, but...
I'm assuming every living thing has a liver. Because if not, my game plan drastically fucking changes. Or can all of these be men, like animals?
Finding a mother animal feels like an easy GG for me. I think I just died to the mother animal.
Oh yeah,
Not the winds. I think that I'm dead immediately.
Yeah, I don't think any animal scares me more than like a mama bear. I think a mom bear is the scariest thing on earth. But like, if a lot of these things have, because like I know some animals, like a snake, you can't really see its testicles. But
Can you see its liver?
I've never seen it. Me personally, no, I've never seen it. But if these things all have balls, they become a lot easier to beat. Like cats, like stray cats, they're very easy to see. And I don't know how bad it hurts, but I mean, if you walk up behind one of those cats and get square in the fucking nuts, and then as soon as it turns, you just punch it in the liver. I mean, dude, you're talking like cardiovascular failure at that point. There's just so much shock coming from north and south at the same time. I think that cat will just explode. But at what size does that stop mattering? Because I'm assuming, like, if it's easy to get, like, to a human's liver, it's got to be easy to get to a dog's liver, right?
An elephant liver.
Okay, you jumped a couple. You jumped a couple there, buddy. I'm working.
Kangaroo. You think?
I think that's punchable. I think that's a punchable liver.
That's the most punchable liver.
Especially, well, I was going to say especially if I can see its balls, but the balls are going to be between its legs, which is where I'm trying to avoid. I don't know, man.
I can't believe your game plan is to kick them in the nuts and then punch them in the liver, and then you can just win the fight.
Well, genuinely, the most times, like, I'm thinking about fighting an animal, I'm going eyes immediately. But I can see where that'd be a problem with, like, an elephant, per se. You know, maybe I can't reach all the way to its eyes. But...
So you gotta punch it in the liver, drop it down, get its eyes. Kick it in the nuts, punch it in the liver, poke his eyes out.
Yep.
and now you're just able to game plan the kill.
I'm jumping straight in the air, breaking its tusk off, and then jamming it right in its fucking liver. I think fully prepared Roy, I think I could beat up a lot of these.
I don't think you're Batman.
Kangaroo, I just hop inside of its fucking pouch and just start working from the inside out.
Fully prepared. I'm dressed as a kangaroo. I am raised by the kangaroo.
Does unarmed mean you can't wear a costume? I don't know how much that changes, but like apparently lions are thrown off by zebras' colors.
Yeah, I'm raised by the kangaroo. It thinks of me as family, and then I betray it.
Oh, you're going in for the long con. See, I don't think that's allowed. I think if you can't bring a knife, I don't think you can manipulate it into thinking you're kin.
I think that's on me.
Yeah.
I think that's my capabilities.
Dude, that'd be fucking hilarious, though, seeing you out in, like, Australia just hopping along with the kangaroos. I'm like, hey, Brenden.
I'm undercover.
Who's Brenden? Nothing, Papa. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I learned how to speak kangaroo.
Crocodile, though. I really can't think of any way around that. Because I think I remember Steve Irwin, like, showing us how to, like...
Hit it in the liver?
No, I definitely didn't tune into that episode.
I was hoping.
Or this would be a lot shorter of an episode. But the way he found out, like, an alligator's sex is, like, I think he, like, there's, like, a little hole down there, and, like, he shoved his finger in it. And then he's like, oh, this one's getting angry. I'm like, yeah, you're fucking raping it on live TV, dude. You're like, oh, that's one feisty. Oh, that's a male. That's an alligator cock I just felt. Man, he's pissed. Yeah, dude. You just shoved your finger in his cock hole on live TV. I'd be pretty pissed, too. But...
How do you kill a crocodile?
Exactly. Assuming I can't, like, an alligator won't let, like, that I can't get consent from an alligator to let me shove my fingers in its gender hole, then, yeah, because then I can't kick it in the balls. Do they have balls?
I don't know. I've literally never thought about it in my entire life.
You know, there's really not a lot of scenarios where I will honestly say I don't know. I will sit there and ponder over something like I have clue what I'm talking about. I'll be like, hey man, do you know exactly like the diameter of the sun? And I'll just go, I know I've seen this before. Like, well, look at it and it's like you could palm it maybe from your distance. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
Usually I'll look it up.
Yeah.
I don't know this one. I'm not looking it up.
You know, I'm not going to lie. I don't even remember what we were talking about. That's become a very big problem with me. What were we talking about? I know we're animals. Crocodiles? Or alligators?
You're getting closer. I mean, yes.
And finding out... What are we finding out about them?
Oh my god.
How to... I know the general consensus of this episode. Oh, if it has balls.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah. Because I remember us shoving the fingers in their gender hole. But, maybe you just kind of fuck around and find out. You just try to, like, tip it over and kick it in the balls, and if it just, like, doesn't scream, then it's a female. I think, right?
I don't know if that's the technique I'd use.
Yeah, you're just like, oh, dude. Like, why would you hit me in the balls? You're like, oh, I'm sorry, dude. I just didn't know. It's cool.
Just trying to see if you had them.
But yeah, chimps, I honestly think, just like in a straight-up fight, out of all the realistic, like, size-wise possibilities, like, so, take out shit like an elephant and stuff, like, I would almost rather fight anything on here rather than a chimp.
Yeah.
Because they're, like, mean. You know, like...
And extremely strong.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, when a gorilla I mean, gorillas had to kill somebody before, but like when a gorilla kills you, like it never seems like it's because of like they're like literally if you took like Jeffrey Dahmer and put him in an animal, that's kind of what a chimp is. But gorillas just kind of seem like big and just like accidentally aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Like how like kids are with animals, like they'll just like, oh shit, I didn't know, like if I just grabbed this thing and picked it up by its neck, it would die. But chimps are just like genuinely viciously evil beings.
Are captive chimpanzees attacks on humans common? Yes, definitely common.
Yeah, I mean that one's a pretty easy solution though, and it's just stop bringing them in the neighborhood.
Most of the time, they're attacked through cage bars.
Oh my god, that is horrifying to think of. So I'll end it on this.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of the story of Travis the chimpanzee? Odd fucking name for a chimp, I know, but I really don't know what a normal name for a chimp is. There's this small town. I was like, if you want, you can look it up because it's like a very well-known story.
I was looking up chimp names.
Top 10 names that I could give my chimp. But this chimp was like part of a family in a small town. And like everybody in town knew the chimp. Mm-hmm. Like they would dress the chimp up like it acted like a human. It would go outside and just sit outside, and people like walking by would wave hi to Travis. And Travis would just, like, wave his arm in the air. Like, he did normal shit. Like, he was kind of treated like a human. And then, one day, I think the woman of the house, her friend came over. And I guess she smelled a little funny because he ripped her fucking face off. Yeah, and, like, because there's, like, 911 calls that woman was making. And in the background, you can hear her friend being mauled to death by Travis. Yeah, it's fucking horrifying. Or, I don't know if it was the smell thing, or I think she may have, like, touched one of his toys or something, and he didn't know that person, so he just flipped the fuck out.
Yeah.
But, like...
Damn.
Like, yeah, I mean, it's kind of stupid, you know? Like, if I have a friend that has, like, a dog that I think might be aggressive, I think I might stay away. But if they have a full thing that can, like, grab your face and rip it off, I don't know why that's the chimp move, by the way. It's just taking face. But
just taking your face off.
Yeah, like, I'm not going over there. Like, I'll be like, you can come over my house. Don't bring that fucking chimp.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we're not having, like, gatherings at your house anymore. You have a chimp.
Yeah. Top name for a chimp, Bubbles.
I really thought it'd be like Bobo or something. Or like George.
That's right on there.
Twiggy?
Cinderella.
Alright, these are not making any fucking sense. I was trying to find
Jane.
some like common.
Jane made sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Muffin.
I'm just imagining that 911 call. Please hurry! Muffin's ripping my friend's fucking face off. Like, who's Muffin?
That's not even on the funny monkey names.
Funny monkey names.
Beans.
Dude, all these 911 calls are like in the Comedy Hall of Fame. Beans.
Bingo. Squiggy. Coconut. Spanky. Peanut butter.
These sounds like the names of Harlem Globetrotters.
Fucking stupid. French fry. Monkey names that suit. Oh my god.
Monkeys? Are there any ones that are like monkey appropriate? Because like there's ones like Jane that makes sense.
Gonzo. I don't know.
Gonzo.
Monkey
Gonzo?
Names, monkey names for shy monkeys.
Are you talking about for shy monkeys? What is it?
Whisper.
Who owns a shy monkey?
Name Whisper.
Named fucking anything. I didn't know monkeys could be shy.
Yeah. Sheepy. Moose. Meek. Violet. Wallflower. Frosty. What's your song of the week?
I don't know. I'm in total disarray right now.
I know we got to get out of here soon. So, what's your song of the week? We'll just wrap this.
Yeah,
up.
I can't stop. But 20s by Ghost. That was the one I sent you earlier.
Okay.
God damn, I'm so pissed off. Especially you're supposed to be the guy that tells me when people that I like drop music.
I didn't know. That
I
was in charge of it all.
I cannot be bothered.
Yes.
9 times out of 10, you're the one who's telling me
Yeah.
when people I like drop music. So I have no idea
Fair
when
enough.
Ghost dropped that album.
I'll get better at my job. I'll be back on it.
I appreciate that. Because I'll be damned if somebody else drops an album and I find out about it and it's not from you, Brenden.
Okay.
I will unleash hell on you. But I'll forgive you this time.
Okay.
Because
All right, thank you.
Ghost dropped an album and goddamn.
Good.
That
as
is
good as you wanted it to be.
It's no 7 Inches of Satanic Panic.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I think
The name
alone, I genuinely think that might be my favorite album ever. But
unpopular opinion. I like Kiss the Go Ghost more on that album. The 2 songs. It's not the more popular one though.
Oh yeah. Kiss the Go Go is
Yeah.
better. I hate the name. I wish they would just say Kiss the Go, but
Yeah,
it's
Kiss the
funny.
Go Go.
It just makes me feel stupid saying it out loud.
Yeah.
But I mean, not that 7 Inches of Satanic Panic makes me feel any more dignified.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, goddamn, like modern rock, I fucking love them. I think they're the only band on my phone that is actually classified as satanic metal, which is crazy because it's the only thing I've ever heard that sounds heavier than heavy metal.
Yeah.
Or death metal.
Yeah.
But yeah, goddamn, I just love Ghost. I love their sound. And 20s, I think, is my favorite song from that. But yeah,
I've been meaning to check it out since you've been listening to it so much. I've been meaning to listen to it.
yeah, it's pretty much the only music I've been listening to outside of like 21 Savage. Just to keep me balanced out, I guess. I'll throw in some Casey Musgraves in there every once in a while just to stay oriented and keep my feet on the ground. But yeah, what's yours?
I've been meaning to get into Joey Badass's 2000. He just dropped the sequel to 1999, 10 years after.
Chronologically, none of that makes sense except the 2000 following 1999. But
Yeah.
to space it out by 10 years
crazy.
is fucking
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah, both super good. I went back and re-listened to both, and Righteous Mind is probably my favorite off of 1999. That's maybe my song of the week. But yeah, I kind of sleep on how damn good that album is
Yeah.
on its own. And then 2000s it's an arguable. We've talked about like top 5 albums of the year. That 5 spot is kind of up in the air. I think this is probably at least for now is my number 5 album of the year.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just me because music's definitely taken like a spot on the back burner this year.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I just really haven't felt like grabbed by a lot of music this year. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but like, I don't know. Like, I feel like a lot of just like lovable projects aren't really coming out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I feel like last year, like even by this time of the year, like over halfway through the year, like there was already like strong like top 5, top 10s that was coming out that isn't just in that spot because of like the lack of shit coming out.
I mean, there's 2 albums that like I don't think that I've listened to an album more
Yeah.
in just the dirt. Like the amount of time that they've been out,
Yeah.
there's almost nothing that I've listened to more.
Is it Future and Harry?
Yeah, for sure.
I can't wait for that collab album.
It's insane. But
Harry
like I've also
Future.
had a lot of albums that like I was extremely high on and they just, shit the bed for me personally.
I don't-
Mostly talking about Kendrick.
Yeah.
I was thinking that this was going to be like one of the best albums I've ever heard, and I actually actively disliked the album.
See, that entire time, I was just thinking about if Harry is, like, short for Harold. I honestly don't want you to look it up. I don't
Okay.
want to find out that his name is Harold.
I'm looking it up. And it sounds like you...
I kind of do, but just...
If you look up Harry Styles' name, it says Harry.
Well, yeah, Harry's probably not his real name now that I think about it.
That's the...
I'm assuming his last name isn't Styles.
If you look up Harry Styles' name...
Oh, like real name?
I looked up Harry Styles' name. Harry Edward Styles.
real name is just Harry? I know you could just name people Harry. And it not be short for, like, Harold
It's
or...
like very first line of his Wikipedia, Harry Edward Styles. On, like, the Born, it says Harry Edward Styles. I think it's just Harry, man.
Yeah, he's been pretty blatant about his name being Harry, too. Because, I mean, like, Harry's House, he had an album just straight up named Harry Styles.
Oh, this man don't.
Yeah, he's not lying.
His name's Harry.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you was a liar, Harold.
It's not Harold.
Oh,
It's just Harry.
Disgusting. That actually made me really happy to find out that his name's not actually Harold.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it'd be really close to, like, ruining that guy for me.
That's crazy. I don't hate that name that much.
Man, that's disgusting,
I
though.
don't like. I actually don't hate the name Harold.
I mean, okay. How would you take it, though, if someone, like, walked up to you and called you Harold?
Like, what?
Yeah, I would find their liver immediately.
Kick them in the balls and find their liver. And that's been Jammin.